It's an honor to be here today to help recognize the AAPI Heritage Month and 50 years of Hmong Wisconsinites calling Wisconsin home. Wisconsin has the third largest Hmong population in the nation, and the rich culture and values of Hmong Wisconsinites make us a better state. Today's event is an opportunity to celebrate Hmong history and what makes this community such an important part of the fabric of our state. Celebrating and uplifting the accomplishments and contributions of the Hmong community, such as it is really, really important, is a key focus of our administration over the last several years. This includes declaring Hmong Lao Veterans Day in 2021 and lowering the flags every year since May 14th, an action I'll be proud to continue in just a few short days. Just last year, I signed a bill to ensure Hmong veterans can have their veteran status displayed on their driver's license or ID. Members of our Hmong Lao veteran community bravely served this nation during the Vietnam War and in conflict since, and these heroes deserve every honor and respect they've earned. Over the years, I've seen incredible work being done by Hmong service organizations and small business owners, many of whom are here today. Through several state-led grant programs, I've directed several $1 million to support service organizations and small business owners for their long-term success. And around this time last year, I signed a bipartisan bill requiring schools to include education on the contributions and history of Hmong Americans and Asian Americans here in Wisconsin. And just last week, I visited a program in La Crosse that was all about sharing and honoring the rich histories of our Hmong communities. What started as a project for students has grown into a whole community affair. And I look forward to seeing that same commitment to education take shape in schools all across our state. Well, I'm very proud of all that we've accomplished together in the last 6 years. I know our work is far from over. So we must celebrate our shared history that is part of our identities as Wisconsinites and Americans. Folks, diversity makes us stronger, not weaker. Hmong Wisconsinites have been a part of every facet of our society as a state and country for the last 50 years. There is no doubt there will be new obstacles that stand in our way, but I know that together we can realize a shared vision for a brighter, stronger tomorrow. So thank you. Now, before I go, I'd like to invite Rick up here, if he's behind me. Yes? To present this proclamation on behalf of my office, recognizing Hmong communities' resilience and the special part of the state of Wisconsin. Rick, thank you so much. Have a great day, folks.
Governor, on behalf of the late Reverend Powell family, I would like to present you the Reverend Powell Medal for thank you of you for helping the Hmong community in the state of Wisconsin. Thank you, Governor.
I would like to invite our mayor, Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway, to the stage. So let's give a big round of applause for our mayor.
Hello everyone, welcome to Madison for those of you who came from out of town, and for those Madisonians, thank you for joining us today. I'm absolutely honored to be here to help celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Hmong diaspora and to honor the resilience and the strength of the Hmong community. Madison has the honor of being home to one of Wisconsin's largest Hmong populations. The culture and the values and the traditions that you bring to Madison make our community richer. And while we benefit from having the Hmong community live here in Madison and Wisconsin, I recognize that the Hmong community came here to escape war and persecution, and that many Hmong people in Wisconsin have suffered from the trauma of that, while they also have to navigate the challenges of relocating to a new country and a new community that leaves an impact not just on the first generation, but also the next generations to come. But the Hmong community has shown strength and resilience and found a way to grow and thrive despite the difficult circumstances. And today, we celebrate that. I have seen here in Madison the Hmong community support each other through generations, with younger generations supporting their elders, and elders passing on their wisdom and traditions to children and grandchildren. Hmong culture and connections are alive and well because of all of you. Thank you for that. I hope that this sense of unity, community, and support for each other brings comfort and healing and strength and success. I see so much possibility and opportunity for the Hmong community to be proud of here in Madison and Wisconsin, and I see a bright future ahead. Your success, the success of the Hmong community, is a testament to the amazing things that come from welcoming refugees and immigrants into our communities. I will do whatever I can to help make sure that the Hmong community stays strong here in Madison and that Madison remains a welcoming community to all. Thank you so much. Congratulations on 50 years.
Thank you, Mayor, your word of wisdom and your leadership for participating in this really important Hmong event.
Mayor, on behalf of the Hmong 18 Council and Hmong American, we have a gift here to also present it to you as a symbols of love and prosperity and connecting our friendship throughout. Every time when you see this, I know that you already have one to wear it, but this will be a great addition to remind you of milestones for the 50 years of celebration. So every time that you do look at this, please remember us as also one of your citizens in here too as well. So we are your people too as well, Mayor. Thank you so much for loving and caring for our people. Thank you.
Mayor, on behalf of your late Reverend Ntau family, I'd like to present you Reverend Ntau medal So thank you for all your support for the Hmong in medicine.
Okay, next, I would like to welcome State Senator Corey Thompson. Please give him a round of applause. Corey Thompson.
Well, thank you all for the honor of being here to celebrate this wonderful occasion. 50 years of Hmong culture, Hmong presence, Hmong leadership have certainly added to the tapestry of America and Wisconsin. I wish to remember and thank and honor those brave soldiers and the first Hmong people that brought you to this country. You traveled to a strange new land, unsure of where they were going, but they had fought for and they wanted better and peaceful life for their families and for their generations. And we can't thank you enough. Being an American is not reserved for any one people. Being an American is an idea that can be and must be shared with all people. And the Hmong people have certainly embraced and strengthened America with their presence. I want to express this challenge to the Hmong children born here in the United States. Continue to practice the Hmong traditions. Continue to practice and use the Hmong language. Continue to honor your elders. Hold on to those as long as you can. For just like those people who immigrated here many years ago from Europe, over time and over generations, America has absorbed their traditions and absorbed their language, and some have been forgotten. The Hmong people are a very strong people. You may have the best chance in retaining your culture and your history. 50 years is going to fly by very fast for the next celebration of 100 years. And all of you young people, look around the room. Many of us won't be here. It's your responsibility to honor those who brought those families to America, to honor those veterans, honor your elders. They worked hard for you. They wanted better for you. And in 50 years, it's going to be your job to do this. Take it seriously and value it. Thank you. On behalf of the state of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin State Senate, and the Tomczyk family, thank you for all you've done for our state. Thank you for all you've done for our country. I look forward to seeing more great things from this community. Thank you.
Senator, thank you so much for coming in today to celebrate with us for the 50 milestone. On behalf of the Hmong community, we have a gift here also for you, sir, as a symbol of our love to you as an over state senator. Every time when you look at this symbolize, please remember us in your heart as well, and be your friends too as well. We would like to connect you with as a friend, and for this as a symbolize our over friendship forever until death do us apart. Thank you, Senator. Thank you so much for coming in, sir.
Thank you for your support for the Hmong community in the state of Wisconsin. Your help is very appreciated by the Hmong people.
Thank you.
Continuing on with the program, let's welcome to the stage State Representative Patrick Snyder. Official report things about Patrick Snyder will help to State Representative.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be invited. Ah, good. I'm glad you're joining me. It's an honor to be invited here to celebrate the 50th anniversary and celebration of Hmong's journey to the United States. Before I get started, there's a couple of things coming up I want you to know about. First, on Tuesday, the Assembly will be on floor session, and Senator Tom Tswv and I have point a joint resolution marking this 50th celebration with the sacrifice, the honor and contributions of culture that you have made here. And I'll get that copy of that resolution to the 18 clan after that. Thank you. And then on Wednesday, I have the honor to join the Hmong Lao veterans as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of General Vang Pao leaving Laos, Hmong Veterans Day, which the governor signed in 2021. We'll be in Kadat, and then we'll head to the high grounds, and I look forward to joining you veterans who have done so much. I am disappointed that the United States federal government doesn't do more to recognize you for your sacrifice like they have the other veterans, but I will continue to advocate for you guys, you know that. So thank you. So today we gather with deep respect and gratitude to commemorate a significant milestone, the 50th anniversary of when your beloved homeland, Laos, you left behind, and to honor the brave Hmong and Lao freedom and veterans who fought alongside with us for freedom, justice, and peace. It's a day of reflection and remembrance and profound appreciation for those sacrifices made by those who did answer the call to serve, often at great personal risk, and as I learned more and more, some at a very young age, teenagers. 50 years ago, many Hmong and Lao families faced the impossible choices, whether to stay and face persecution or to flee their homeland in search of safety and hope. For those who chose to fight, their courage was unwavering. They became allies to us, the United States, and helped our forces during the Vietnam War era, serving as soldiers, scouts, interpreters, risking their lives in the dangerous zones. Their service was driven not by obligation alone, but by a deep sense of loyalty to their families, their communities, and the ideals of freedom and independence. The sacrifice of these veterans are unparalleled. Many faced brutal combat, harsh conditions, and a constant threat of death. They endured imprisonment, torture, and separation from their loved ones. Despite these hardships, they persisted, driven by commitment to protect their homeland and the values that they cherished. But their sacrifices extended beyond the battlefield. These veterans and their families endured displacement resettlement in foreign countries and the challenge of building new lives in unfamiliar lands. They faced cultural barriers, economic hardships, and the pain of separation from their homeland. Yet, Through the resilience and perseverance, they contributed richly to the fabric of our communities here in the United States, continuing to honor their heritage and serve as role models for future generations. Today, as we celebrate this great 50-year celebration, we acknowledge not only the veterans' bravery, but also the enduring legacy that the elders are leaving behind. Their stories remind us that freedom is never free, that it requires sacrifice, courage, and unwavering dedication. We owe them a debt of gratitude that can never truly be repaid, but once we must honor through remembrance, respect, and ongoing support. This anniversary is also a time to reflect on the importance of recognizing minority veterans and their contributions. Their stories often go unheard, yet their sacrifices are profound. It is our duty to ensure their sacrifices are remembered and their legacies are preserved. We must continue to educate others about their history, honor their sacrifice, and support their families. As we look forward, let us reaffirm our commitment to uphold the values they fought for: freedom, justice, human dignity. Let us honor their sacrifices by fostering outstanding and unity within our communities. And let us remember their courage has paved the way for a better future for all. So in closing, I want to express my deepest appreciation to all Hmong and Lao veterans and all of their families. When I attend some of our Hmong veterans' funerals, the legacy I see is the grandchildren and great-grandchildren that will be carrying on their legacies. Your courage transcends generations, reminding us that even in the darkest times, hope and perseverance and resilience will prevail. So thank you for your service, your sacrifice, your enduring legacy. We may never forget the sacrifice made 50 years ago, and may we honor their memory today and always. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Representative. Thank you so much for your kind words and for your love and compassion towards our community. We are ever grateful for your love. As a token of appreciation, I will have Advisor Jablon. He's also a veteran. Present this gift to you as an honor of your love and support to the community. This is a symbolize of our love and our memories with you, sir, for the 50 years of celebration. So thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you, Congressman, for helping the Lao Hmong veteran for many years. So on behalf of the Late Shepherd Power family, I don't have anything, just the Late Shepherd Power medal. So thank you for all of your help.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Thank you.
Our next guest speaker is County Executive Director Melissa Agar. Please welcome Melissa to the podium.
everyone. I'm Dane County Executive Melissa Agard, and it is a real honor and a privilege for Dane County to be hosting you here at one of our very special facilities, the Alliant Energy Center campus. I am thrilled to be joined with members of the Dane County Board of Supervisors, Chair Miles here, Dane County Supervisor Rick Rose, and Dane County Supervisor Brenda Yang, who you will be hearing from shortly. They are all trailblazers and important leaders here in Dane County. This is an amazing and meaningful celebration for so many of us, the 50th anniversary of Hmong people arriving in the United States. As a little girl growing up here in Madison, Dane County, I remember the first year that I had Hmong classmates joining me in the classroom. And I was so excited to be able to welcome new children into our community and learn about their culture and their community and teach them about our culture and community here in Wisconsin. This anniversary is more than a marker in time. It is a testament to our communal strength and resilience and the unshakable spirit of community, and especially the Hmong community, one that has endured so much. You have given so much to Wisconsin and Dane County in return by being our friends and our neighbors, and frankly, our teachers. Here in Dane County, we are so very, very proud of our Hmong neighbors and friends and leaders, the contributions that have been provided to enrich our community in the most possible ways. From small business owners, educators, healthcare workers, elected officials, our Hmong community members and neighbors have helped to shape the Dane County that we know today and help us dream about what it is that Dane County should look like and can look like as we build into our future. You all played such an important role in creating spaces of care and celebration and opportunity and healing. We cannot forget about the amount of healing that we have been able to do, not just for yourselves, but for the Hmong community. Right here at the Alliant Energy Center, a place that has long served as a gathering space for our community, we're reminded of the many Hmong New Year celebrations and cultural festivities and community milestones that have taken place right here on these grounds and not too far from them. This space is holding your stories, your music, your joy, and your history, and we are so honored that you choose to do that with us here in Dane County. Our Hmong community has shown what it means to be perseverant, even through adversity, to build bridges across culture, and to plant deep roots and make home, knowing that home really is where we all are, but not forgetting about our past. And as your Dane County executive, I want to be clear, Dane County sees you. We value you, we stand with you, and we need you to know that you are vital and important members for all of us. Congratulations on 50 years of impact, leadership, and legacy, and thank you for everything that you have brought to our community and everything that you will continue to bring to Dane County and to the state of Wisconsin. I know that we are stronger together. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your celebration today.
On behalf of the Hmong 50 years of celebration, Melissa, we would like to give you this gift as a token of our friendship and love and support for the Hmong community, especially in the county of Dane here. Thank you so much for your support.
Let's Dane County Supervisor Brenda Let's give a nice warm welcome for Dane County Supervisor Brenda Yang.
Hello, my name is Brenda Nguyen, and I am a Dane County Board Supervisor, the first person of Hmong descent to be elected onto the Dane County Board of Supervisors. I'd like to say a huge thanks to Brandon Ya and the Wisconsin Hmong 18 Clan Council, who have invited me to come and share a little bit of what I wrote in Dane County to recognize the 50th anniversary of the Hmong people in the U.S. I won't share the entire resolution as it is quite long, but will share my speech and some highlights on our diaspora to the States. Cú lúc bây hùa Brenda Nguya hùa thâu tu nền Hmong, và tàu châu sai lọ và ít tu thâu cho sai thiên trở đèn. Và trong đó Brandon Ya theo Wisconsin cộng hồ 18 sinh. Tàu cho cú lọ hải ở bên lọ lù lọ thiên nhiên cho trái và tàu cho thiên trở đèn cho chỉ cho trong bây giờ Hmong tàu tàu tây theo mình cả. Cú yếu chỉ nhận tan cho chân đỡ cú show cho trái vì như ý nhận đấy rồi. 但是我有肯定呀，我不杀的正经，比较忙我都我要的好听着定。Today is a very special day as we celebrate and recognize the 50th anniversary of the Hmong migration to the United States as refugees. And as I reflect back on these past 50 years, I am amazed and astonished at how much the Hmong people have accomplished, despite the oppression and the acts of genocide they have experienced for thousands of years, starting in China 3,000 plus years ago. My apologies, but before I continue, since I am limited on time, I will now be speaking in English for the remainder of my time. Nú nó yo inu chu sinh hành và bé tổ tổ và kỹ trong xe thiên yo cho chỉ cho xong được cho mong tự cho thiệt tổ cho tê cho mình cả. Thầu của xã cho chỉ cho lúc xong bé cho mong tổ nhau cho tê cho mình cả. Do tiệt bé xã cho bé cho mong tê kỹ cho nhẹ, kỹ cho chỉ cho. Thế cho thâu tờ nợ bé lúc tê cho nhau cho số tê tổ để lo lờ. Vụ bỏ tiệt bé cho mong tàu uất tiệt tàu giả bát sơ. Cho tới chờ ở bên nhau, họ nói khi cho lũ tiêu bảo thì bé hải ninh, giờ thì bé tổ chức cái chuyện đó tông đâu hẹn lo, bé chỉnh một bệnh sự tổ bé, để cái trái cho nó cho uo, bé để trồng cho, để bé cho lũ, để bé cái cho nó cho uo. Thọ chính đó là vì chỉ muốn sự hợp tác của hai đảng trong Hmong thế mình cả, chỉ muốn tận tình nó của yêu hai lũ mình cả sự. As I reflect back on these past 50 years, I am amazed and astonished at how much the Hmong people have accomplished, despite the oppression and the acts of genocide we have experienced for 3,000 plus years. Lately, I have been pondering what it means to be Hmong. Is it perhaps our genetics that makes us Hmong? Is it being born into a Hmong family? Or is it perhaps our values of community and prioritizing collective needs over individual needs? Is it about knowing how to speak the language? What does it truly mean for us to be Hmong? There's a well-known phrase in our culture, in the Hmong culture, that states, to be Hmong is to be free. I heard my parents say this as a young age, but I didn't quite understand what it meant till I was older. And as I reflect on the many ways that I am Hmong, I realize that every new generation of Hmong has had to wrestle with these same questions. And despite the challenges of extinction, we have endured and have overcome them, all of them, through reimagining and redefining what it means to be Hmong wherever we reside. Now, this speech is dedicated to my father and all the Hmong soldiers who fought for our freedom. My father, who is a fierce and strong Hmong man, when he was 17 years of age, was recruited by General Phat Bo and his officers to fight in the secret war. I'm going to share with you today a memory that will stay with me forever. Growing up in a Hmong American home was not easy, and I didn't understand my parents, especially my father. I didn't understand why he was so withdrawn from his children, why he only chose to speak to us when we were in trouble or had done something bad. He always showed the side of him that was strong and authoritarian. But I remember during my first year of college, I came back home for Christmas break and my father asked me to attend one of his therapy sessions as a translator. During that time, Hmong translators did not exist, and their children or whomever knew how to speak English would be the translator. So now you guys know why I do a lot of work on language access and language justice, because it's so important. At that time, I had no idea that my dad was seeing a therapist and that he was struggling with depression. In my eyes, my dad had always been a pillar of strength, and I never imagined that he would need therapy. He shared his struggle with depression and the trauma that was inflicted on him during the Secret War, his struggles of being an immigrant, having to navigate the customs and the cultures of America, and how learning the English language was such a struggle. My father broke down into tears, and that was the very first time I had ever seen him vulnerable. It was a lot for me to take in, all the while attempting to translate everything that he voiced. I had no idea of the depths of his experience and how traumatic his experience truly was. Hmong boys were recruited to be in the Secret War from as early as the age of 10 years, while American boys couldn't serve till they were 18. Hmong soldiers died 10 times more compared to American GIs. Hmong soldiers received 2,000 kip, which in US dollars at the time was $3 per month, compared to American soldiers who made earnings from $197 to $339 per month. American pilots who flew over Vietnam were sent home after a year, in comparison to Hmong pilots who continued to fly over Vietnam again and again and again until they died. And as I think about the details of the Secret War and the trauma that my dad endured, having to kill and to fight another human, and then taking your family to live in the jungles, crossing the Mekong River to live in refugee camps, and then coming to the States, a place where you don't know the language, the customs, the cultures, and having to start fresh in a place where you were unappreciated, misunderstood, and hated. This amount of trauma that our Hmong families have had to endure is immeasurable. When we look at all of the accomplishments the Hmong people have made, I am in awe of how much we have accomplished, despite the horrors that we have faced. But because we have faced so many horrors for so long, we carry with us not only resilience, but incredible trauma. But despite this trauma and despite the challenges, we have overcome all of it. How can this be? Research shows that those who have a firm understanding of their cultural background, their upbringing, their identity, and their history are more likely to advocate for not only themselves, but other people groups. This is why cultural preservation, the value of cultural identity, knowing your history, the good and the bad parts, can only help all of us to reconcile our past traumas and build continued resilience. The Hmong people aren't perfect, and we know that. We have a lot of trauma to unpack. But I know that as long as we continue to look inward and not allow anyone else to define who we are doing the work to stop the cycle of abuse and suffering, because healing happens when we look inward. In Dane County, the Hmong people have done just that. Ever since the arrival of Hmong families in Dane County, families like Yacha, who is a veteran and a soldier in the Secret War, is one of the first Hmong families to live in Dane County at the Bayview Community Center and still lives there to this day. The Hmong people have maintained and prioritized the preservation of their cultures, traditions, and values through electing clan leaders in each state, county, and our cities. Starting in Wisconsin with Pak King Ba, who is the president of the Wisconsin Hmong 18 Clan Council. And in Dane County, each clan has its own leadership known as Jason. The Va clan, Nyahu Va. The Lee clan, Ba Ning Lee. The Lo and Pa clan, Bijak Lo. The Ta clan, Ba Ying Ta. The Vu clan, Peter Vu. The Hyong clan, Chu Hu Hyong. The Yang clan, Yo Chua Ya. The Jia clan, Fu Stephen Jia. And the Mo clan, Blia Vu Mo. These are all our leaders in Dane County. Thank you for your work in cultural preservation and helping us stay visible and remain and protect our culture and our identity. Hmong people in Dane County have used their trauma to build support systems and programming to preserve their identity and values through culturally relevant programming and partnering with local government, public schools, and nonprofit organizations to promote the significance of cultural awareness, identity, and the impact of building comprehensive community services. Individuals like Manila Gu, and who is the CEO of Grand Journey, or Dua Va, who is the CEO of the Southeast Asian Healing Center, along with Mai Zhongfu and Se Peng He, who has led the Hmong Institute and have done tremendous work in Dane County, stopping these cycles of trauma with their work. In addition to this, Dr. Macy Ho, who is the CEO of the Wisconsin Hmong Chamber of Commerce, has done tremendous work at helping to highlight and support the many Hmong businesses throughout the state of Wisconsin, and especially in Dane County. Increasing the visibility of Hmong businesses by securing grants to support these businesses and increasing their capacity to serve. In the education sector, Go Nu Va Vu, who is the first person of Hmong descent as a principal at the Madison Metropolitan School District, runs the only bilingual Hmong immersion program in the state of Wisconsin and has contributed to the significance of asset-based teaching through combining culture, language, literacy, and learning. In addition to this, Tom Hyung, who was one of the first Hmong social workers in Dane County, has worked closely with Hmong families and elders specializing in long-term care, opening the door for many other Hmong people to gain employment in Dane County. Organizations like the Wisconsin Hmong Association and the work that they have done to preserve the Hmong tradition of celebrating the annual Rice Harvest Festival known as the Madison Hmong New Year. President Ning Hu Ya, along with current officers, past and current board members, and all former and all entire officers of the Wisconsin Hmong Association, has had the difficult task of leading the Hmong Madison New Year that draws in over thousands of individuals from all over the state of Wisconsin, in an event with the most visual display of the Hmong culture in Dane County. These leaders that I have mentioned are all prime examples of what it means to do the work of eliminating the cycle of trauma. So as I reflect on what it means to be Hmong, I am reminded that to be Hmong is to be free. Because I come from a long line of deep history, rich culture, and immense resilience. Like my parents say, to be Hmong is to be free, and to be free means to not only liberate ourselves, but also to liberate others. I hope that in the next 50 years, the Hmong community will continue to do the work of liberation, not just for ourselves, but for the sake of everybody. And continue to be leaders in doing the hard work of cultural preservation, cultural identity, and creating belonging. I know that I am Hmong as long as I know where I come from, my history, and my origins of my identity. I will continue to carry on my Hmong identity, and I hope that as this next generation of Hmong Americans navigate living in the United States, that they will never forget their history, who they are, and the many contributions the Hmong people have made to making the spaces they reside a better place for everyone. 我唱到。
Miss Brandon, thank you so much for your passion and your dedication. This is a gift from all of the Hmong people of Wisconsin. The people that you love, that you dedicate your passion to work for, the Hmong Americans, not just in Dane County, but in the whole state of Wisconsin and America. With this, we cannot pay enough for your dedication, but this is a gift to remind of your passion, your love, and your gift to the Hmong in Wisconsin. Thank you so much.
Gia đình trong xe nè, khỏi giờ pe tuần phải mong một bằng sự, tao nói tuần supervisor nhớ họ phải lưu đèn khâu tiền nè, họ nói giờ cái trong xe để pe hay mong sẽ được, pe tao có của một cái nó cái nhau giống nè, của cái tuần nọ đang chỉnh cho pe mong họ đèn khâu tiền nè, mong có tao cái xe ở đây nè, họ chú tiền tuần phải mongเราก่อนเขาวันหนาวจื้อเด็กก็ว่าหมอนาเทียนะ
Bây giờ một tên nó đó, ít gì là bé tuần sai một phần. Brenda, yeah, supervisor, you're the Dane County, no? Our next guest speaker is Secretary of State Sarah Godleski, State of Wisconsin. Sarah, please come to the podium.
Well, good afternoon, and it is a hard act to follow County Board Representative Brenda Yang and her amazing service to our community and to our entire state. But I want to first thank the Hmong 18 Clan Council for bringing us all together today. As Wisconsin's Secretary of State, I have the honor of presenting a proclamation recognizing this event on the state's behalf. But I want to share that this is more than just a document. This proclamation represents the courage that the Hmong veterans had to endure with the secret war. It represents the strength that women and children had to endure when they immigrated here from Laos or from Vietnam. It represents the resilience that many of you in this room share by even moving here to the United States and making specifically Wisconsin your home. It also represents the veterans, the community leaders, the teachers, the healthcare workers, the Hmong leaders, all of you that have made our state so incredibly great. We are better because of you. And so this proclamation is not only recognizing this 50th celebration, this proclamation is also a thank you. Thank you for what you have provided our state, because Wisconsin is now better than it could ever be. And so here is to not just celebrating and recognizing the 50 years that this community came to Wisconsin, to many more ahead. So thank you. And with that, I want to just quickly read the proclamation, which it says, 2025 marks the 50th anniversary of the Hmong's people arrival to the United States following their courageous service alongside of American forces during the secret war in Laos, with their journey reflecting the history of extraordinary resilience in the face of displacement, persecution, and resettlement. And since arriving to the US, especially right here in Wisconsin, the Hmong community has enriched every facet of our lives, contributing to local economies, schools, civic life, while preserving a vibrant culture heritage through language, traditional arts, and annual celebrations. And Wisconsin is home to one of the largest Hmong populations in the country, with over 70,000 Hmong residents today, including community leaders like Dr. Macy Her, the CEO of the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, Dr. Yiling Zhang, a dedicated public servant in Marathon County. And we have trailblazing achievements from many Hmong Americans that are also Wisconsinites who have made history here, including Brenda Yang, the first Hmong person to serve on the Dane County Board of Supervisors, Mary Tao, a pioneer on the Wausau School Board, and leaders like Chris Her Zhang, the founder and leader of the innovative Hmong American Peace Academy. And so we gather to honor this milestone and to celebrate not only 5 decades of resilience, but the enduring legacy, cultural pride, and unity that the Hmong community brings to Wisconsin and to our nation. So thank you, and again, congratulations.
Sarah, this is a gift. Thank you for coming. As an 18 council, we do have a gift for you. It represents the jewelries that ladies and girls wearing. So you'll reflect the day we celebrate. And this is a gift from the 18 council for you. Thank you so much, dear.
Sarah, thank you very much for the support of the Hmong community in the state of Wisconsin. We Hmong very appreciate. We know that our elected officials in the state of Wisconsin love our Hmong people. So on behalf of the Legislative family, I would like to present you this medal in thank you for all of the support to our Hmong, not only Wisconsin, but in the United States. Thank you.